Flamengo are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Good pressure, determined, intense. Beckham concedes a free kick for that. That is ended up in no man's land. Some good work on the right flank here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rodri gathers from the goal kick. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's a searching pass. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to...
Great chance! Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Flamengo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. They get a throw in. Van Dijk. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. They're back in possession and ready to go again. It's played through for him. Great ball and he's in. Can he finish? No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Flamengo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look...
And he was there to get a vital touch.
De Arrascaeta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Flamengo with the corner, they're first. Rodri herring after the ball here. And he's there to clear it. Can he get it through? Mohamed Salah. And now the breakaway. In with the challenge. Now it's Neymar.
Flamengo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Some resolute defending there. That's an imaginative pass. Pulgar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bayer gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. He's having a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Oh, well played. Everton.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
De Arrascaeta. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that has found him in acres of space. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Bruno Henrique. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Neymar. No, it's come to nothing. And he's gone looking for safety. And he's managed to gift it back. Ruben Dias. Well, that has not gone well. Flamengo are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Whistle's gone, that's foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice. Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
And the wall's done its job. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Vardiol. Rijkaard tries to pass it through. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Mohamed Salah. And it's made its way to him. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Luis Araujo. And it's been played through. Look at the space here. Shapes to shoot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Here's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
De Arrascaeta. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Everton. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Everton is onto it in a flash. Now it's Bruno Henrique. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that's clever. He can get that clear. Now it's Everton. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Gets into some space. Good ball, good take.
De Arrascaeta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Bruno Henrique. No, again there's no way through. Looking for a runner. Belletti. He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Distributed tidily. He's shifting through the gears here. Rodri wins the duel this time. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, well played, well played. Rijkaard. Now it's Luis Araujo. Big chance! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
And that's another throw. De Arrascaeta. This looks promising. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And no surprise, that's a booking. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Aos 25 minutos do segundo
Flamengo
tempo, pelo
are
jogador,
having a ball here.
camisa 15.
Just
Substituição
eases him
do
off the ball.
Flamengo.
Pinches it off him.
Camisa 5. Camisa
Oh, there's a
21.
probing ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Has a shot!
Canto para a entrada
And he's
de
missed it.
camisa
Flamengo
11.
certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Flamengo perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Flamengo are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And here's Ribery, and he's lost his... And the shot! Sticks it away! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Flamengo playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Cannavaro. Bayer clears. Pass somewhat off target. Great vision. And the through ball. Now this could be a chance. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Luis Araujo. De Arrascaeta, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, he's found support out wide. Good take, and is he in? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And the shot! Oh, brilliant save!
Teremos uma substituição.
This is their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Looking for options for movement. Not the most accurate pass. And he's running through. Yamal. Showing good feet. Oh, easy pickings there. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de
Oh, he
acréscimo.
refuses to take the bait. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's picked it up out wide. Now he's off and running. Could move up a gear here. Oh, just skips past his man. He's free, he has... Tries a shot! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
It's become a case of men against boys. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Rodri, Mbappe simply refused to be outdone there. And here's Vinicius Junior. Played out to the right. And that's that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Flamengo desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. He won't be happy with that one. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And this is Messi. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian.
And he's had a hit! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! An instinctive delivery. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. That is Conte. Can't get it through.
You can never be short of runners in this.
He's had a shot!
Internacional definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to...
He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Beckham. Shoots! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Costa Curta. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Bebeto. Back into the middle. Bebeto. That pass isn't the best. Beckham! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evidence. Mbappe! Goal! Flamengo!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Flamengo have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Mbappe. Beckham, the man we've all come to watch. Messi in acres of space out wide. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And here's Messi. Mendes makes the interception. Internacional were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
De Arrascaeta. That is a brilliant interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivers the ball. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Neymar. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's a key interception. Adams goes steaming forward. Gets a good foot in there. And he's intervened well there. Played out to the right. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run.
And the finish! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Costa Curta attempts a clearance. Beckham. And he's taking no chances there. Drogba. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Beckham. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Goes for goal! He's shifted. Oh, it's fallen loose again! In for the pieces! Superb goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now, can they get him away? Baresi spots it and intercepts. Neatly clipped into space. And the half-time whistle goes. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Corner number 2 then. Goes for a shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
De Arrascaeta. Now that's well seen too. Nuno Mendes. Beckham. Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. De Arrascaeta! It's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big...
Mbappe! Good strike, quite an alarm. So, third corner of the game. He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Nicked it back promptly. Internacional are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. There they go, hunting again.
Can he get on the end of this? Drogba. Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 8. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. That has ended up in no man's land. Flamengo perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Played out wide. Played into space out wide. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 23. Camisa 21. Neymar. Camisa 10. Deixando o campo para a entrada de...
And here's Yamal. That's been cut out, well played.
Camisa 20.
Just about within shooting range.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Endrick, and he's worked it through. He's in a good position. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Internacional! And they're back in front. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Evair! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. 75 minutes played. Looking for the run, and he's picked out the run. great ball, and he's in here. It's Neymar! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he's going for goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Dink through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he can clear it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's a lovely, neat pass.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Beckham! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Vieira. Beckham with the foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substituição.
Baresi gets it away. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
6 minutos de acréscimo.
Well, that is one way to stop him. De Jong running with the ball. He might be in here. Closing in on goal. Stojkovic. Beckham. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Stojkovic. Evair. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Substituição em andamento.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Costa Curta is there, and he... That's that, the end. Flamengo did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Flamengo desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So thank you very much, Jim, for... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity, barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. And already we're underway here. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe! Mbappe is flagged offside. Neymar, undoubtedly the centre of attention today. Another huge landmark reached. It is his 500th game for the team.
Well, he's
And Messi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Serginho. Looking to play him in. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's... Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Looking for options for movement. Good ball, good take. And he shoots! Beckham. So what can they make of this? And he's intervened well there. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he cuts out the supply. Neymar does really well to win the ball there. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. So just a one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Oh, good take in a good area. They get a throw in. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And the shot's on here. Stood up well to him there. And it's made its way to him. A lot of... Rosicki! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Santos really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
De Michelis cuts it out. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Camavinga. McAllister. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Santos have a free kick.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Serginho. And it's McAllister. He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lofted in. That is lovely. Now then, the ball's come loose. Back into the middle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. To Michelis. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Beckham. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That pass has been well intercepted. Camavinga. And Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Neymar.
Flamengo can certainly afford to see this half out.
Mbappe! He has done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Flamengo are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Neymar. Now it's Rosicki. Pinches it off him. McAllister. Serginho. And it's Rosicki. Driving through the middle. Belletti. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard has been caught there, it's a foul. Camavinga has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Camavinga.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Has crossed in. Mbappe! Oh, split! There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Flamengo certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Flamengo go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. No changes at the interval from either side. Time and again they are repelled. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rosicki. And it's Neymar. Hernandez. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Hernandez.
Flamengo couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Beckham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 9.542
That's a sharp little ball here, and he's got his cross in. Beckham, a player of legendary status. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Courtois claims comfortably. Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Goes for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substituição em andamento.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Santos are looking to go forward now. Demichelis gets across to intercept that. It's a loose ball. And that was very necessary. Good take, and is he in? Flamengo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And this is Messi. Big chance! I'll keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Flamengo have their second corner now. Beckham goes short. And that's a throw.
Camisa 3. Teremos uma substituição.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Flamengo will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Oh, well played. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Neymar. Nice bit of trickery. He's picked his way through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. That has ended up in no man's land. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Flamengo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's gone for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Flamengo can consider themselves just about safe now. Shot a goal! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. McAllister. Nicely weighted ball. Foden has it out wide and in space. And the shot! Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. They'll want to... Oh, he's been caught napping. He's found the way through. Stojkovic has another go. Relentless, just relentless. And they are cruising away. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Flamengo find a position of real strength now. And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Great vision. Shot could be... Mbappe! Goal! Flamengo! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Sporting finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And now they can clear their lines. Neymar is flagged offside. Pass somewhat off target.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
And it's Beckham. And that could set him on his way. And this is Asa. Asa! It's loose now. That's another chance. And again. In he goes again.
And that has sent him sprawling.
Rijkaard clears it away.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Played out to the left flank. Threads one in. And that is expertly dealt with. Flamengo leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. De Arrascaeta.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Vardiol takes the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, no question, that's a foul. It's a searching pass. And this is Batistuta. And it's been shipped out wide. Vardiol. Oh, red, nice interception. And it's Beckham. Oh, it's come loose. Beckham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Flamengo with the corner, there first. Get it clear. Sporting are looking to go forward now. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rijkaard has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Roberto Carlos. Out for a throw. Roberto Carlos. Hazard. Tries a shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Marcou pelo Sporting, aos 31 minutos de jogo, com a camisola número 20.
Sporting grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Demichelis cuts it out. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Van Dijk makes the interception. Pirlo. Campbell gets across to intercept that. Now it's Messi. Referee's given a throw. Well, that is one way to stop him. De Arrascaeta. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Hazard. Foot in. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's in on goal. Shoots! Goal! Sporting! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tries to pass it through. Beckham, the man we've all come to watch. Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That has ended up in no man's land. And he cuts out the supply.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Played into space. Not the most accurate pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Beckham. Hazard in acres of space. Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And the whistle goes for half-time.
Caros espectadores, podem adquirir lembranças do jogo de hoje na entrada principal do estádio.
And the second half gets underway.
Flamengo really have played into their opponent's hands here, Pete.
Mbappe! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And he's hit it long. But that has not gone well. Looking for the run. Can he get it through? Mbappe! And that's a simple one for the keeper. De Arrascaeta, Beckham. He has found the way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Azar. Rivaldo. Look at the space. And Messi! Beckham. Now, can they get him away? And it's Pirlo. Looking for options for movement. That is Stuta! Really well taken goal. Glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Sporting are having a ball here. Oh, goes for a shot! He has done it! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Now it's Mbappe. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking to play him in. Messi. Big chance! They've done it! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now that looks a decent ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And a chance! Flamengo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Aimed beyond the defence. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's an imaginative pass. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Now it's Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. And the through ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Out to the right. Belletti knocks it into space. And this is Rivaldo. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Messi, pass somewhat off target. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Flamengo have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Pirlo, 2 assists to his credit already. Played back in. Beckham. Oh, real chance! It's in! And the lead is extended still further. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And yes, it's him, and the shot! They've scored! And they are right back within touch! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So is this the start of a comeback? Great chance! Has another go! Goal! And what a climax we have here! Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Flamengo give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Good ball over the top. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, a callous act that was used to rescue a desperate moment, Peter. They dug a deep hole for themselves there.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Roberto Carlos! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Flamengo can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Flamengo absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. And it's Messi. Can he get onto this? Oh, that was vital. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's De Arrascaeta. And this is Messi. Oh, not quite.
Cleared without complication.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That has ended up in no man's land. That's a good ball out wide. Showing great feet there. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
OK, interesting. That was travelling.
Zico. Now it's Zico.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe, looking for the run. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. It'll be a throw-in. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Mbappe! Kaka. Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Alexander-Arnold. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Villa. Tries to play it through. It's Van Basten! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Van Basten deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Climbs up big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Guardiola.
Driving on and making good progress. De Arrascaeta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played out to the right. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. De Arrascaeta. And it's Rijkaard. Not the most convincing of passes. Now that looks a decent ball. Good read, needed to be.
Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And this is Van Basten. And this is Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Zico. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Guardiola.
Flamengo looking to pass their way through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now that's well seen too. Tchouameni. Kaka. Tries to pass it through. Mendes makes the interception. That's been cut out, well played. It's a really well-measured ball. And this is Van Basten. He's shifting through the gears here. Decent chance! Corner number 2 then. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Long ball upfield. Flamengo are looking to go forward now. Neymar. Now there's a fine... Can he finish? Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Flamengo have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rijkaard. And it's Beckham. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Messi. And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This possibly the last play of the half. Somewhat off target. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Flamengo are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 10, Messi. À sa place,
And the action is back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
le numéro 11.
Flamengo are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, distance doesn't dissuade him. He has the requisite power.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its...
He's gone for goal! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Alexander-Arnold.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
To Arrascaeta.
Flamengo are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Neymar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's rather hopeful. Kaka. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Zico. Knocks it into space. Mendes spots it and intercepts. Kaka. No way through. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Beckham ready to try one.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants.
Beckham! He's missed, but not by that far.
Beckham certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
David Villa. Zico. Van Basten. And he's searching through. Yamal. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lamine Yamal is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. That has not gone well. And he's had a hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Now this could be a chance. Mendes has it in a wide position. Nice interception, well timed. Mbappe. It's not an especially good pass, that. Great vision. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And they win it back again. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mendes cuts it out. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. Closing in on the last. And that is a little undercooked. That a foul? Yes. Well, that looks like a final warning. Flamengo perhaps contemplating their next change here. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Threads one in, and he was quick to react. And it's Beckham. Mohamed Salah. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's under a lot of pressure there. And this is Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. That's a sharp pass. And here's Van Basten. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Flamengo have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Oh, that's well spotted. Zico. Zico puts his foot on the gas. Can he get it through? He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's fabulous. What a goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Flamengo.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're underway. That's a little off target. Spread it left. Played back in. Oh, Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
Flamengo do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Flamengo come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Aimed beyond the defence. Kane goes steaming forward.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, no joy this time. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Hazard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing.
And the finish! Well, now it's a... Oh, what has happened? Decent chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Flamengo with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Belletti is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's De Arrascaeta. And now they can spring out of defence. Campbell. Well, it has been just... Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Not the worst challenge in the world, Peter, but this really isn't the time for it, is it?
Well, that pass isn't the best. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And it's Tchouaméni. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Messi. Oh, super find. He's on it, can he get away? Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pinches it off him. There will be a throw-in. Denilson. Strong running down that left flank. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That's a shade optimistic. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, good ball! Neymar! Goal! Flamengo! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen, the moment they made it happen. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently?
Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Belletti. And he's had a hit! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. Denilson charging forward, the ball at his feet. Tries to play it through. Distributed tidily. And he's managed to get free. Akanji, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Azar.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He can get that clear. And smartly reclaimed.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Is there any support? He chance for a shot! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cross into the box.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
This might spell danger. Hazard is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
He's a lucky boy. I've seen cards issued for less. Here's hoping he stays out of further trouble. Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity.
Messi!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Kane! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Over to the left. And he's intervened well there. Belletti. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And that's the second half started. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. He's found a way through. Lovely ball and a real chance now. To Arrascaeta, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar! It's in!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
and you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Flamengo take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Akanji for Messi. Can he get it through? And he plays one through. It's Kane! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling.
And the shot! Goal! Flamengo! And they are on the rise again, ahead again in the race for promotion. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Flamengo go into the lead. Chouameni, Azar. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, good spread. Mohamed Salah. He is through here. Kane. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 8. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa
Denilson.
22.
Now it's Mbappe. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
Pass somewhat off to Stojkovic! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now, great chance! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Flamengo go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, shooting chance! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Flamengo making consecutive changes here. Ribeiro to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
And it's Azar. And Messi! Flamengo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Threads one in. Oh, super find. And this is Ribeiro. Ribeiro! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Camisa 10. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 17.
Can he get on the end of this? Looking for the run. Rijkaard, oh, no question, that's a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked.
Substituição.
Sao Paulo can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Yamal. And here's Ribery. Beckham. Yamal. Ribery. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ribery. And it's Salah. Well, jeopardy does remain here. There have been numerous notable cases of teams throwing it away from this position.
Yes, Peter, but that's something I don't quite see here. As long as the players keep calm heads, as they have done until now, I can't see it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Spread out to the left. That's a good run down the left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. This looks promising. Yamal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mbappe. And he's cut it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Flamengo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Incoming delivery. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has been cleared. Now it's Mbappe. Mohamed Salah. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Great defending, strong and determined. Danielson has it out wide and in space. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's it. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong?